interesting session on online procurement by Mr. Vivek Tiwari. The next session is by Mr. Anand, Business Head of Sukraa Software Solutions from Chennai. The topic is actually on, are there any smart, simple technology solutions for small hospitals? Sukraa has been in this offering technology solutions to healthcare industry in India, even outside India for many years, at least almost for about last 15-20 years. And they do have some smart technology solutions for small and mid-sized hospitals. So over to Mr. Anand.
Very good afternoon, everybody. So here, actually Mr. Tiwari was mentioning the last speech. So without technology, it is very difficult for us to actually survive in the market. And smart hospital, it's not just about technology as Sarel was mentioning, but what we are is trying to facilitate the smart hospitals actually in cutting down the cost and how effectively a software can really help the smart hospitals to cut down cost and improve the patient quality of delivery for the patients. So what we are trying to do is transforming health towards a decentralized way of acting, and overall it is totally connected. So just a brief about Sukraa Software. We are a company since 2004 and we are into implementation of hospital information system and also for the diagnostic centers. So we have over 250 customers across Asia Pacific, I would say Nepal, India, Sri Lanka. Then we have our presence in the Middle East and also in African countries. So soon we are going to enter the Southeast Asia market, and also we are trying to explore into US and the UK market as well. So what we have now is over 14 million patient records that is generated in our system every year. And the best part is we have the good interfacing. We are one of the top 5 leading equipment interface software company in India, having done for big equipment manufacturer equipment interfaces. So what we do is a technology at a touch, so barcoding, smart card. So we want to actually take even the smart hospitals which are into the SMEs to go into the next level. So we try to facilitate them to go into the next level by using the software, by using the technology. Slowly they also can reform themselves or bring about transformation through the technology. And now what we see is what is the healthcare trend, right? So which is very important. So before we go into the technology, so who estimates about 40% of our resource spent on healthcare are wasted? The reason behind this is because of the outdated systems that we try to normally follow, or maybe the traditional way of working, so the family-run business. So these things we have to really look into it, so that how we can really make use of the technology to transform your business and make it cost-effective, and also it is productive also. So, and the study also says that the mid-sized private hospital can accrue benefits of over $10 million over 5 years. So that is a good sign actually. And it has been estimated that there will be approximately 50 billion devices that will be connected by 2020. So this is a good study. So as Dr. Chimote was mentioning, so there is a blue ocean, so even as a software vendor we want to explore. And there is a blue ocean also on the SMEs that they also can benefit. So it's about the partnership that we are talking about. So how both are benefited and take the business transformation to the next level. So when hospitals are not smart, so later we'll come to how we can actually enable them to be smart on the technology side is concerned. So when hospitals are not smart, so they prefer manual processing. So manual processing, it increases the resources, number of resources what we use. So when I talk about resources, it's not just the human, it's about the papers, it's about the movement, unnecessary time spent on it. So that has to be really eliminated. And and the fragmented system. So each and every system is going to be an island, for example, front office, then the procurement, the inventory part of it, then the doctor's appointments, all these things are islands. So how we have to bring it together, that is very important. And new technology disruptions. So there is a mindset in SME hospitals also. So technology means it's money. So that is highly involved in it and we cannot afford it. So those kind of myth that is actually there, and how as Sukraa we try to enable or help the small mid-segment hospitals to break this myth and then get into this technology advancements. And poor utilization of assets. So as speakers were mentioning, yes, assets were not maintained properly or less utilization. Why really we need to go for procurement of assets and elsewhere we can outsource it or utilize it. So these kind of things, of course, we try to create visibility on that. And above all, IT investment is treated as a cost. So that normally has to be eliminated because IT investment and infrastructure is the need of the hour for us to actually go to the next level. So these kind of thinking will not improve the efficiency of the hospitals, and what happens thereby they are not able to provide a proper care to the patient. So that also can be reduced, actually, the quality of delivery to the patients. So the next is what smart hospital is all about. It's a place where the technology and the design coverage to enhance patient care. That is first and foremost, right? So what we can do. So a simple example is, okay, front office patient comes for a registration, you make the patient wait for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Of course, a long queue is standing there, 10, 15 patients, for example. So it takes at least 1.5 to 2 hours to reach the last patient. So it is very critical at that point of time, and you cause frustration to the patients. So where we are talking about, when you actually embrace the technology, it is going to happen in 30 seconds the registration is done, 15 seconds registration is done. We are in fact trying to have the Aadhaar scan and the patient is registered. So that's the speed we are talking about, which is going to really improve the relationship with your patients and also the quality of the care, patient care. So the fundamental tenet of being a smart hospital is that it covers 4 essential dimensions. One is patient experience focus, employee focus, so that is also very key, organization focus, and finally the innovation focus. So when we try to have all these, when we try to bring together all these, that means it is sure that we are going to be a smart hospital, whether it can be a small mid-segment or even the enterprise level. And the investment in technology, so it should not be considered as a cost, it is going to be an investment and should provide a sustainable and tangible returns. Right? So when we do the investment, so there should be a tangible return on that. And a solution-driven approach is very, very important while implementing the system. So that means we should have a clear-cut focus on what we need to do. That is objective, that is organization or the hospital should have, and how the technology can really help in achieving that objective is what we are talking about. So we go hand in hand, or technology is going to be a facilitating department for any small mid-segment and also the enterprise hospitals. So what we call as a shared accountability model, we are talking about as business partners, right? So business partners, everybody should be accountable in what they do. May it be the customer, may it be the vendor. So what we try to do it or try to facilitate over here is the smart hospitals. So what are the common goals that is going to be there between the supplier and also the customer. So the predictability should be there. The shared risk, of course, that is also very key in actually getting to the next step. And there should be always a continuous improvement. So without that, we cannot sustain in the market. And reduced operating expenses and the innovation. So when we actually bring all these common goals together, so what happens? The efficiency is going to improve the cost will get cut down drastically, that is for sure. And we add a lot of value to the provider and also to the patients. So what we do as a software company, so that there are core modules we try to bring in for the SMEs, right? Very important. So SMEs normally think software is going to be very expensive for them. So on that, we are really going down to the level where the hospitals are going to get the core modules like the front office, registration, billing, doctor's appointment, and the basic of CPOE we call. So computerized patient order entry, where it is totally automated, the doctors prescribe, and it gets reflected immediately into the pharmacy side, and any services, laboratory services, tests. So when they open, it is actually automated, it is available for them. So what we are trying to talk about is it's a completely automated system at a best affordable price, where even what we are trying to give for enterprise hospitals is available at an affordable price without compromising on the quality and scope for the SMEs that is available. So when we try to automate, so we are going go green, right? Paperless office, completely automated. So what happens? Thereby we try to considerably reduce the cost for the hospitals. And so as Mr. Tiwari was mentioning, the inventory bring down. So we also help on that. We have the inventory procurement module, so where we help you on optimizing your inventory. Say at least in 5-6 months time, we are sure to actually challenge on that when used properly. At least 0.5 to 1% of total inventory you can optimize, which will improve the cash flow is one, and another one is which is going to improve your gross profit. So that definitely will sound interesting for the small mid-segment hospitals. And we are going to talk about the solution benefits, what we get out of this. So it always integrated system to provide a desired return for the SMEs. So, and the first beginning is going to be the visibility. We try to give the visibility to everybody. So what is really happening in the organization? So as an integrated solution, so you will be having it, and then start, when you have the visibility, what happens? You try to gain control over it, which is when people think that you are looking at them, of course, so the productivity is going to increase drastically, which will bring down the cost and also increase the return on investment. So the higher return on investment actually we talk about combined with the core business objective. So that is what is very, very important and need of the hour. So we go with them, and our solution we talk about will be on a OPEX model that is also available with us, where the SMEs can make use of it. It's going to be a monthly subscription basis you want to work out. So that want to work with. So that also is available with the core modules to begin with, and later whatever you want, you keep adding to it as and when you grow. So the main mantra what we talk about is we grow along with you, right? So that's the key point actually I want to stress over here. Any questions or anything you want to say?
One of the problems which we have noted that what happens is as far as the medical various departments are concerned, like pathology, OPD, IPD, so they all integrate with each other. But the accounting part does not integrate, because the accounting people typically use different kind of softwares for their purpose. Especially the CAs or all these firms, they use different kind of software. So I wanted to ask whether at Sukraa, what effort you have made to have an integration of the accounting software which people use or the CAs use with the software, the HMS, Hospital Medical Management software.
See, what we do is we actually have our own accounting software also, which is inbuilt. We have developed it and we can integrate it as part of it. Though it does not go into the core system, still we have an accounting module which can be totally integrated. That is number one. In case you feel that you already have accounting system like Tally or Navision or SAP B1 or something Sage. So what we can do is we can integrate with them also, have a seamless integration with that also, which we have done for a few hospitals. Not only India, so outside India also. So accounts team normally they are a bit reluctant to change the system. You tell them no, this will not work out. I'm already used to a tally or whatever it is. So normally we don't disturb them at this point of time. Till the management also tells them that hey, of course there should be a change. No, you all have to go out. Till that time, we actually stay with you. We try to integrate it with your existing accounting system. So that is also pretty much possible, which we have already done for a few hospitals and diagnostic centers. Hope I answered your question.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Anand, for a wonderful session. Smart technology solutions for smart hospitals. Can I now request Dr. Anand Chimode to felicitate Mr. Anand? I just request you all to stay for this next round of interesting panel discussion. Hunger panels, I know. Pre-lunch hunger panels, but it's going to be one of those the smartest sessions. So the panel discussion is on the hottest topic now is falling revenue models in the healthcare industry. So in this era of falling revenue models, how can small hospitals become smarter and can they generate more revenues? This is the topic discussion is all about. So the session will be moderated by Dr. Salil Chaudhary, the Director of Health Board India from Bangalore. And we have panelists. Can I invite the panelists onto the dais, please? Dr. Madhur Saxena, Managing Director of OVM Group of Hospitals, Bangalore. Mr. Ram Natesan, CEO of SRM Group of Hospitals, Medical Institutions, Chennai. Can I request Dr. Anand Maliki, founder, Shwas Healthcare Private Limited, Maharashtra.